Hello, everybody, and welcome to Smart Investing. I'm Albert, and I have changed the name to Smart Investing because I thought the name was too long and too personal. So I'm just trying to improve the overall channel, and I will be doing the special dividends video. So I have about, let's say 12, 13 stocks on my list. So for this list, it's not guaranteed that they're all special dividend stocks. What I'm saying is it's a possibility they are because they came up as an alert to me. So I'm reviewing these stocks to see if they are special dividend paying stocks. So again, I have about 12 and I recognize maybe one or two of them. So let's begin. Let's jump right to it. So the first I have up is CLWT. What sucks about searching these companies is that they have to be American companies. If they're not American companies, I can't search it on the the app on the computer because it's not that good. But it just works better on the phone. So let's look at this. I don't like the price for it. I don't like the volume. Market cap is awful. I wouldn't touch it. But again, that's not what we're here for. Let's see what they have for dividends. They did pay a dividend in 2018. 2019, they did not. 2020, they paid 42 cents. And in 2021, so far, they've only paid one payout, which was a special dividend of 20 cents. And that's pretty awful comparing to the actual dividend price. So it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know why they call it a special dividend because maybe they were unsure if they were going to pay a dividend. So I guess, they pay a lower amount or whatever amount, for the special dividend. Usually for the dividend, it's a target range. Like they kind of know what they're going to pay. With special dividend, it's like whatever's left over is left over. It's just a little bit more random. That's the only difference between it. But it's still a payout. And there's other companies and very, very, very few companies that you even see them pay both. And there's random times where they might not pay a dividend and they pay the special and vice versa. And then there's also times where they might not pay the same month, but then the other month they'll pay more because they want to make up the difference from the last time that they didn't pay. So sometimes it works like that. I don't know why. I mean, companies are funny like that. But that just seems to be the process when they do it. So let's look at the next one that I have. The next one that I have is Bfcc. So Bfcc, let's look at that. It's an OTC market. So it's BankFirst Capital. So they are a multi-bank holding company. East Tennessee. We're not here for that. Let's look at the 1-year chart. I don't like it. It looks too flat there. That means there's not a lot of volume buyers or sellers. PE is at 40. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not even for short term or long term at all. So they only paid a dividend. They did not pay a special dividend. Moving on to the next one. And right now the price is $29 for that one. So again, they're an OTC market and it's just not worth it. So the next one I have on my list is WSBF, Waterstone. Where is it? Waterstone Financial. So hopefully all these stocks that I have on my list, hopefully they're all American companies. So again, I'm doing this right now live, making this video to kill two birds with one stone, basically. So WSBF, Waterstone Financial, at $22. Volume is at 91K. Market cap is 550 million. This would seem decent for a short-term play or swing trading play. Not too bad. Typically what I like about the description that they show, usually they say what state they're in for the bank. So it just helps a little bit. So that way you kind of know what market you're getting into and see if they can expand within the area or whatnot, just to see if they have a nice major city or not, pretty much. So southeastern Wisconsin. I'm not familiar with Wisconsin. So let's see if they paid any special dividends or dividends. It seems yes. It seems like, wait up, are they even over the counter? So no, they're not over the counter. So let's get the history here. So the history 2018 ends right here. So they had a payment of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It would have been 6, but they didn't pay anything. So it looks like they pay steady dividends. I see that. And every now and then they pay a special dividend. So they are a regular dividend payer and increased, actually. And special dividends are just random. So this might be something to put on the watch list. Maybe, definitely a short-term play, but long-term, I'm iffy about it. I'm very iffy about it. I'd say put it on the watch list. If you like dividends, this could work for you. But if you want price action and dividends and special dividends, then yeah, that's a big risk. You have to wait a little bit more. I have to wait till the end of the year and see what happens. Again, it would be nice for anybody to put it on their list, but I wouldn't. I'm not too satisfied. I need to look at more info, fundamentally on it. So the next one that I have is WMPN. Let's look at that. William Penn, BC. I don't like that chart so far. Wow, they dipped a lot. Whoa, what happened here in 2021? So it looks like they're operating in Philadelphia and New Jersey. That's the Northeast. Let's look at what happened. I don't care what happened. I didn't lose any money, but did they pay any dividends? So they did pay a special dividend of 30 cents. And where else? Those are the only two places. That dropped a lot. This stock looks dead. It hasn't even had much movement since March. Yeah, stay away from this one. So there you have it. Next up, WRB-PRF. So I have, yep, WR Berkley. Let's look at this. So I like the spikes. That's good. It needs work. Needs a lot of work, but it shows a tiny bit of life. So the price is $26.76. Where are they operating at? What do they do actually? Through two segments, insurance and reinsurance and monoline excess. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Okay, insurance business as well as in they have US, continental Europe, so they are international. That is pretty good. It's not every day you see a small cap company that's a bank that operates like that in several countries, not just one or two. I mean several. So let's look at the corporate actions. No dividends. Wow, okay, no dividends. So not a dividend payer. This could be a stock, yeah, just for short term then. Short term play for this one. No dividends, and it just needs to be selected more and have more volume. That's all. Market cap ain't too bad, close to $5 billion. So they're doing okay. They have a lot of work, but they are looking alive. So that's probably the Class B share. This is probably the Class A share. So this one is the one you probably want to get into. Yep. This one, I wouldn't be surprised. Now we're talking. This is the one that probably pays dividend. I don't know why. It's not saying if it's Class A share, but I'm pretty sure it is. Because of the ticker symbol. It doesn't have no other dash and attachments to it. So they are a dividend payer consistently. They cut the dividend in 2019, and okay, they continued all the way to 2021. Regular dividend payer and special dividend payer, pretty consistent too. So they rising dividends and paying that. So definitely a company to put on your watch list. Definitely. Moving on. MCHB, Mechanics Bank. We have Mechanics Bank. Oh, OTC market. I'd stay away from that. I don't care how much it is. Wow. Volume of 2. Only traded 2 times. Seriously? Wow. I didn't even touch it. Nobody's buying this stock. Yeah, OTC market. Stay away from that stock. It's trash anyway. So moving on. Let's see if they, just for the heck of it, right? Let's see if they paid a special dividend or dividend. They paid a dividend of $810 and a special dividend of $2,569. Let's get a close-up of that. Can you believe that? I'm sorry, again, my camera's a little jumpy when I zoom in. It's the, not the glare, but just the sensors when it's recording. So I apologize if it's, looking jumpy again. Let me adjust my camera again. Lock it in place. Okay. Moving on. We have TWRIF. Is that right? TWIRF. Spelled it wrong. Tree Island, OTC market. I stay away from it. Just because there's an OTC. Guys, word of advice, stay away from these OTC markets. Because when you actually do this market, you're not really trading with so many people that want to buy and sell shares. It's like just you and one other person. That's it. There's just not a lot of buyers and sellers. It's a very, very narrow market. So yeah, this is trash. This is gonna be delisted. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delisted or anytime soon. Just stay away from it. I don't know why it's still there. And another one. This is another one that is an OTC market. Stay away from it. 9 cents for a share. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't care if it's gone to $1 million. It's just awful. Awful, awful. No dividends, no nothing. It's just awful. I'm blowing by these stocks so fast. I only have 3 left. I've heard of this company before, and I've actually reviewed this one, Goosehead. This one is on my video that I provided for the long-term investment portfolio. definitely a good stock to have, and they do pay a special dividend. I definitely recommend this company to add for dividends and special dividends. Overall, they're a solid company. See, in 2020, they paid up. So in 2019, that's when they started getting active. I'm surprised they haven't paid a dividend